Hi, very good morning to all. Myself, P. Balaji, Assistant Professor, Department of Mechatronics Engineering, SNS College of Technology. Today, we are here for know about the PLC, which means Programming Logic Controller, which is used to control the industrial operations and mechanical operation for the specific applications. Okay, so we can use the PLC for control the some kind of person. So PLC, which is used to control the all kind of automations without manual application, we can done it. Okay. So in this slide, we are going to see about the parts of PLC and some power components of PLC. Okay. So in the last class, we have discussed about HMI, which means human machine interface. So like I asked some questions like why do companies are using PLC and how we can interface the PLC by okay. So that is what the questions are available here. If you know the answer, you can answer it. Okay. So that's right. So in this topic, we are going to discuss about some like what is the lead of topic and then how we can define the model and then input outputs in the different state, and then in idea how we can solve the all kind of problems in kind of solutions. Okay, that's what we're going to discuss about in our architecture. In prototype, we are going to discuss about how the solving methods are elevated. Okay, that is what we are going to discuss about in this slide. Okay, so and also we are going to discuss about this topic by using design thinking approach, which means we have a 5 kind of stages like empathy, define, ideate, and prototype. By using these 5 kind of stages, we are going to solve the problem and the solutions. Okay, that's. So this is what a PLC hardware structure. So in the basically PLC, there will be many kind of sorry. Okay, like in hardware we have some input switches, output switches, and then in software we have many kind of instruction symbols like and then many kind of programming devices are available. Okay, and then you can check it out here. Some input modules are available, some output modules are available. In input modules, we have 2 kind of input modules available. Only analog and digital. Okay. In output modules, we have 2 kind of output modules are available. One is input and output modules. I mean, digital and analog output modules. And then in input modules, we have many kind of input modules available, like input switches and then input normally open switches, closed switches, those kind of switches are available. In output switches, output field, we have many kind of lamps, motors. In motors, we can say DC motors, stepper motor, those kind of motors are available for the output switches. And also we have use the lamp for the output normal things. Okay, that's what we used here. And then we have to split out the PLC hardware in the rack surface. Okay, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then we can move to next. So basically, already given the definition about the PLC, which means a programming logic controller is a digital computer to use the automation of electrical mechanical process. It is used to model hardware components and then input-output modules with the field devices. Like Madam said, it is a digital computer. That is what because it has some memory part and then it has some input-output module part. Okay, and then also you can control the any kind of mechanical parts, mechanical devices and machineries by using without manual application. We can control it. That is what they are mentioning here. Is the automation process. Okay, and then it has some input modules like what I'm saying. Normally open the coil, normally close the coil, and then some output modules like DC motors, stepper motors, and then lamps. Those things are available for the output devices. Okay, next. So, empathy. Why we need to study the PLC? Because in the industry, people are doing all kind of industry operation by using some complex wiring and then difficult some problems we can't able to troubleshoot. Okay. So, and then in the wiring is two kind of two opportunity when compared to on-body communications. Okay. If you are using this kind of PLC, we can regulate those complex wiring systems, and then we can troubleshoot the every kind of problem easily. Okay, so by using our programming logic controller. Okay, nice. Thanks. So in the programming logic controller, we have many kind of applications available. Real-time processing system, redundancy, flexibility, and easy to integrate the all kind of machineries. Like if you are using the special purpose machine, and then if you are using any kind of main kind of machines, you can use it. You can use it for the all kind of PLC. You can integrate the all kind of PLC to our main hardware. Okay, so that is what about the subcomponents of PLC. Remaining things we can see on next video. Thank you.